What up, man? It's your boy XK, Gassing TV, and we are in the building again. And this time we got fam, Silent Ab. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, man?
It's about time, long overdue. You know what I mean? But before we get started, sponsors 500 ENT, Juice Man Juice, and where can they tap into you on social media?
Silent Ave on all platforms, SILENTAVE.
And that's it. Merch, man. Let them see that merch. That's the first thing. Gotta tap into that though.
We got the black ones. Yo, pocket.
How much are those?
25.
Okay.
We got them in white and black.
Sheesh.
Shout out Lil Heaven.
That's who did it? Or
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. We got the tie dyes.
Hard.
Got the Silent Ave on the back. Yeah, same price all around, man.
That's what's up, man. Where did they get those? They go to you? You got a website or?
Nah, it's so right now I got them all physicals. Just hit me up. I'm on Facebook, Tyler Van. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. I'll get you right.
Bet. Well, let's get into it. So where are you? Where are you born and raised? Are you from Lawrence? Are you from Topeka?
Yeah, I'm from Lawrence, Kansas. Born and raised. I lived there all my life mostly. I've been out there for like a year maybe.
Gotcha.
But I was like 10, so.
Gotcha. In school, did you play sports? Was you into music or?
For real. So like I was kind of a nerd, you know what I'm saying? I was really into like crosswords and shit. Like I was a kid that like every morning before school I go to the library, you know what I'm saying, and get the newspaper.
And
and grab the crossword out of it.
So what you doing? Does that make your wordplay different?
I think so. You know what I'm saying? Because like from a young age, I've always just been into like words. You know what I'm saying? And just like
definition and meaning of them.
Yeah, and just understanding the American language and just like being able to communicate with other people.
That should put you on a different level. So, did you ever go to the dictionary and pick words and write rhymes off words?
You know, I started because I seen an interview with Eminem and how apparently he read the dictionary or some shit. I tried, I barely got through the A's. I was like,
it's a lot.
That's a lot, man. I was like,
I looked at it. I as far as I got.
You know what I'm saying? I like said flipping through the pages after a while. I'm like, that's a whole lot I can't do.
I mean, I can imagine put him on a different level. Did Eminem influence you? I see you brought him up.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A little bit. Just like growing up, you know what I'm saying? My cousins and stuff, they were really big into Eminem. They had all the CDs and stuff, and so like they were all constantly playing. You know what I'm saying? And when they liked him more than, you know what I'm saying? Like when everybody outnumbers you, you just gotta listen to it. And,
right.
Yeah.
Did your cousins do music as well?
Nah.
Just played it.
They just listened to it.
Did you get into poetry?
Kinda, you know what I'm saying? Like in English class, they used to have to make us write little poems and stuff. And it was cool. I don't know. I was one of those kids in school. I didn't like to do my homework and shit.
Did you graduate then? Oh my God, you know gotta ask.
So I dropped out my senior year. They kind of did me dirty.
That's crazy. I did that too though.
I went back and got my diploma, but you know what I'm saying.
He went back. You heard that.
Facts. Diploma completion. Shout out them. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I dropped out. I got signed when I was 17 because I couldn't. My mom knew how to sign it. And I dropped out. They was like, no, you gotta go to work. It literally went from going to school to, no, you got studio time. But I made a point that after I dropped my CD, I did go back and get my diploma though. So I salute you for that. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So how did you feel about college? Was that even in the horizon when you was in school?
So I was in foster care, so I could have went to any college, you know what I'm saying, for free. But so I was in there for like 3 years, 7 months, and like 21 days or some shit like that.
Gotcha.
And after that, I was just like, nah, I ain't trying to be under your like, I didn't want them to have no kind of like hold on me.
You wanted to be free.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that makes sense,
aging out at 18, I was like,
I'm out of here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I've been away too long.
And then did you get back with the family after that?
Yeah. So I got to go home and
That's what's up. Bumps in the road, but you got back. Shit happens.
Facts,
You know what I mean? Was that influential in music? Because I know when I wrote, like I had a problem expressing myself. You know what I mean? Since a kid, so I was able to write and I was able to get it out that way. Was that somewhat how you were?
Yeah, so I used it a lot as like a venting thing. So like when I was in foster care, we used to get put on this thing. It was like you were sent to your room for like 24 hours or some shit.
And they had you on lockdown. For real, that's crazy.
And so like I was getting in trouble, doing dumb shit, knucklehead.
Yeah.
But like Yeah, when you by yourself for a while, you just get in your head and really starting to understand yourself and being able to put stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where I did a lot of my writing. And yeah, man, it's a process. Like when they say like 10,000 hours, there's a whole lot that goes into that. Like,
Gotcha. Makes sense. So, how can I put it? When did you start creating rap music, and when did you start writing for rap? When did you see the crossover?
so when I was like 13 in foods class, and Marcus Sanders.
I was in foods class.
Yeah, Marcus Sanders, because I always had the crossword, and he was like,
Gotcha.
hey, he was sat right next to me. He said, hey, he said, you always be doing the crosswords. He said, you probably know a lot of words. He said, let me teach you how to rap. You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
And I was
That's what's
like,
up.
yeah, I was.
Yeah.
And so we wrote a couple rap songs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Marcus Sanders, he does. What's his name? What's his rap name?
Rose, yeah.
Hey, Rose, man, we got to get you in here. It's my bad. We already had talked, but yeah. So he taught you how to put it together.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And then I just developed it. You know what I'm saying? From there. And then I just kept writing through middle school and high school. And then, I don't know, I used to see him do all them rap battles and stuff, like all the other kids that could rap in high school. And I'd be like the one kind of kicking back. And then there'd be like sometimes they put me, you know what I'm saying? They put me on the spot and I you know what I'm saying? I had to snap a little bit. But I wasn't really the type of person just to be like, all right, let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
He was more observant, trying to see where he was at.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, how I remember you was right when I kind of started doing Gas Sync, or I was in Lawrence. And it was like right to me. It was like right when you started hitting the scene. You was doing shows and stuff like that. How has the grind treated you? What were some of your uphill battles you noticed when you started?
So really just trying to get people to take you seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because like, there's a lot of people that'll do it as like a hobby, and you know what I'm saying. When you're trying to go full time with it, people are like, "Oh yeah, you just trying to be a rapper." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's
like, yeah. So like the first few years of doing shows and stuff, it was really hard to get my family and stuff, like people that actually like knew me. You know what I'm saying? To come out to the shows and stuff.
Yep.
Until like they seen the consistency, and it's like, oh, maybe he's not just taking it as a
big
joke.
thing.
You
The
know
consistency,
what I'm saying?
right, and investing in it. How do you feel about 'cause I be telling a lot of people or people I work with, you got to invest in your craft. Do you feel you've done that a lot since you?
Yeah, for sure. Like a lot of, I've probably done over 200 plus shows in 5 years, and a lot of those, you know what I'm saying, you pay to play. You
How
pay
do you
to get
feel?
on.
I'm glad you brought that up because I hear both as a manager. I hear both sides. Like, man, I ain't paying, but then I'm like, bro, it's an opportunity. You know, you gonna perform in front
Now
of
you
their
can
fans.
sell your tickets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, make your money back,
Right.
and then some.
But your main thing is to get fans, right? Because fans are gonna buy your merch. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, it's an opportunity to gain 10 to 20.
Especially
fans.
if nobody know you.
Yeah.
Like,
So how do you feel about that? You gonna pay to play?
yeah,
Most
yeah.
stuff. Who are some of the people you've opened up for when you've paid to pay?
So early
'Cause I know you've
on,
been
like
on the road, man. Run it down, yeah.
early on, so like this past year and a half, probably I haven't done too much pay to play. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you done moved up though. That's the difference.
Facts. So I've been just getting thrown on shows and showed love. But I mean, when I was starting out, we opened for all the Bone Thugs and Harmony, like individually. You know what I'm saying? We paid to play for all those. Haystack probably like 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Robinson 10 times. Like.
And they've been beneficial though, right?
Yeah, for sure. And it's all about networking. Networking is your net worth. You know what I'm saying?
Communication, man. That say it again one time, because I be telling people, man.
Networking is your net worth. You know, you got to talk to everybody and just be friendly. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can't be mugging. We talked about some last week. You can't be hardcore, man.
Cause then you're gonna scare people. They're gonna be like, oh, I can't, nah, I ain't going near him.
Yep, you gonna miss out on money, man.
Yeah.
So you, with all them shows you've done, so they've been inquiring to have you perform more once you paid the players. Those some of the people that double back and let you just perform.
Yeah. So now, so after so once you build up your repertoire, your reputation with these promoters doing the pay to play, a lot of the time, once they get that trust, you know what I'm saying, you in there. You know what I'm saying, like. Because they trust you. They know you're going to bring somebody. They know you're going to bring out at least 10, 15, 20 fans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you said you get and you also, like you said, you also get tickets to
make your money back.
That's what I did.
So
when
if you got your hustle right, you know what I'm saying?
You good. I mean,
Yeah.
you gonna pop them off. I know when I was doing shows, I didn't charge the artist anything, you know what I mean? But that was one of the options that you can have so many people come, you know what I mean? And it was just a platform to perform. I didn't have nobody big. I just had literally the town, promoted it right. You know what I mean? Make sure that there was an audience to be there for you to perform in front of. So I agree. Like I said, I see both sides of it. Some people don't want to pay. Some people do. I just think it's a wise investment to do that.
Oh yeah.
You just got off tour, man. Who was you on tour with?
Shout out 93 and Alive and ATM and Schwim and Lil Heaven. We was all out there on the road. Shout out my girlfriend. She drove it was like 3,200 miles or something.
You was whipping.
Yeah.
You was whipping. That's what's up. Support. You got a rider on the team, man. That's what's up.
For sure.
That's what's up. How long have you just been cool with them, or how'd you get onto that?
So I've probably been I've been friends with Schwim since I started doing shows back in 2016. But with ATM, I just linked up with him the past 2 years, and really we just got a connection. You know what I'm saying? Just been doing solid business and staying consistent. He's a booking maniac.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? He already done 100 shows, booked 100 shows this year.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So it's keeping you busy.
Yeah. Those aren't all for me, you know what I'm saying? Those are shows for all kinds of artists throughout the Midwest and all over the, you know what I'm saying, US. So
that's hard.
Yeah, that's a lot to handle. But yeah, definitely the tour, it was crazy. Like we went through at least 10 states, but we performed in 8. You know what I'm saying? And
what was the biggest show you felt on tour? Or the show you thought was the shit? Like I did that.
And really, like the closest ones to home was probably like the most, where we felt like the most love. Not saying that they didn't show us love on the road, because they showed hella love on the road. But it was more, when we're on the road, it was like new people. So we got to impress them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and like,
show, right?
But once you impress them, like that click where they just stand up and they migrate towards you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me come to the
stage.
stage.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the best feeling in the world, because you know you just snatched them.
You done got that.
saying?
You done got them to come listen. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So do you sell a lot of merch on your shows? Do you make a lot of money off of that?
Merch. So I just recently, you know what I'm saying, got to the point where I have merch, and we doing pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? Like at each of these little shows. We got a lot of big shows coming up, 2022, like the rest of this year, and 2023.
Some dates they can tap into.
So I know with the tour, we about to be in we got 3 stops in Colorado. We about to in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
That's what's up.
Amarillo, Texas, I think, and then there's like Oklahoma or somewhere in Oklahoma. A couple places in Oklahoma. So
I salute Oklahoma. I just can't go through there no more. I'm just gonna leave it at that. How many videos you got out, man? What's up with your YouTube?
So right now I think we got 4 music videos, but we got a whole lot more. I just so shout out Epidemic Media.
Oh, so it's been shooting them?
Yeah, we just locked in a unlimited music video contract deal for a year long. So
yeah, you gonna start
we about to start doing a whole lot of work here soon. Whole lot of work.
How you feel about have you been on TikTok? How you feel about TikTok? I just got on it, man.
TikTok, so I didn't really started with the intentions of music. I just started doing like
doing your thing.
Shit.
Yeah,
doing dumb stuff.
I'll be me on there, man. That's how I am.
I just do it to be funny, man. But I honestly, I be seeing a lot of people getting success with it, doing their music on it. So I started, you know what I'm saying? Right. I started putting it out there. And
it takes that one person, I'm going to run it and go viral. Now they blowing you know what I mean, streaming your song.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree.
Yeah. And we got some ideas, you know what I'm saying? We just been busy. So trying to get into bigger shows, bigger venues, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So how do you feel about this? Because we had this conversation, me and my guy, my videographer. Like, if I get to the point where I can pay bills with this, I don't want to be rich. If I can just pay bill money with what I do, I'm gonna quit working. I'm finna do this. As long as I get bill money, you know what I mean? Some people, I want 10,000, 20, just let me be able to pay rent, pay my bills, you know what I mean? I'm cool. How you feel about that? Do you want to be balling, or just to be able to pay what you need to off of music and feel comfortable?
So I'm gonna be straight. I want to be balling, but not just to flex it. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of ideas and like organizations that like I'm a very observant person. I sit back and like I see a lot of struggle in the world and a lot of things that could be created. You know what I'm saying, to help a lot of people.
Right.
But people ain't doing it. So you know what I'm saying. You gotta have money to do that. So you just gotta kind of grind for it. And those are like 10-year, 5-year plans. You know what I'm saying? After you make it, you know what I'm saying. But for now, you gotta focus on now and what's here and the steps to get to those. And so but there's a lot of like mental health and stuff
You
And
talk
just,
about that.
You
So,
know what I'm saying?
so
A
what's
lot
up?
of
You brought it
things.
up. So what's on mental health? What's on your mind about that?
Well, so like, I just think it's like, it's not a very, like it's known, but like not a lot of people talk about it. And especially in like the male aspect.
I was
It's
gonna say
like,
about the male. Yep.
like we supposed to just, you know what I'm saying, suck it up and just keep our mouths shut. And
Said
just,
that.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
said
Like,
that. When we was a kid, they'd be like, "Suck it up, you ain't supposed to cry."
Yeah.
But I busted my head. I'm bleeding. You know what I mean? I can't. What's going on? Suck it up, you be like, go put some water
Yeah.
on it. Well, at the when we get older, that's how we go at life. Is that same mentality? And you're right. This
and then you don't know how to express yourself. So now years later, as an adult, you stuck learning backpedaling, trying to learn how to express yourself and
Yep.
and not erupt. 'Cause you know
That's the
what I'm
point.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Why you always snapping, bro? Because of what I got Towers brought up, like literally, and people don't.
Cause when you
understand.
bottle it in, man, that's not a good. That's toxic. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna be a
Like,
ticking time bomb.
yeah,
And then when you, I don't know, I would always, we call it loading up the clip because you get so mad, and then at one point you hit the breaking point, you snap, you mad, but where did it get you? Nowhere.
nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that's when my knucklehead moments came in. It took a long time to learn that and be able to be patient in life.
Yeah.
Cause that was my biggest thing is being patient. I
Patience
always
is
wanted
key.
things to happen right now when I want it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and it doesn't happen like that. You know.
And another, I think another thing is that that transition from when people was either hustlers in the streets, there's a transition gap. You know what I mean? When motherfuckers stop hustling, and try to go forward, it's a gap because they still trying to live the life that they had when they was hustling. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you working on a 5 now. All that shit ain't going. You got responsibilities now. You know what I mean? Because when you getting the money, shit, you buying whatever, going whatever, eating what you know what I mean,
Doing
what you want
yeah.
to. Because even when I first started, but it clicked in me fast. When I started working, it was a shock. You know what I mean? I'm trying to live it up, and bro, you got this check. You got to wait 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Before you get another one. So I think mental health or financial, being able to handle your finances, mental health and finances is a big thing. There you go.
Budgeting. Yeah.
Yep. So what's the most latest project that you got out?
So I just dropped a 4-song alternative rock / pop punk EP called
made you
Noisy
change it up?
Boulevard. I've always been into all kinds of music. I was raised off oldies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Beatles and all kinds of, you know what I'm just saying? So
Music.
like,
Got you.
so my ear, whenever it hears a certain beat, it don't matter if it's rock, country, you know what I'm saying? Some reggae stuff, you know
gonna
what
run
I'm
it.
saying? Like, yeah, if I feel it, if I hear the words coming into my head, it's there, it's done, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so really, I mess with BeatStars a lot. And I was just
What's
going through.
BeatStars?
It's a website where you can go and get all kinds of beats. You know what I'm saying?
They got all type of generators and beats.
All kinds of genres. Yeah.
Can you
got,
lease them and buy them like completely?
yeah,
all the way out?
lease them, buy them, exclusives. You know what I'm saying? And
Say the name again of it. Y'all better tap in.
BeatStars.
BeatStars.
Yeah, check that shit.
No
out.
excuses
Yeah,
if you ain't got no beats. He said you know they got all that.
for real.
So where do you consider your market to be? Because I hear a lot of artists from Topeka, you know what I mean, and I tell them they be discouraged. I'm like, bro, you discouraged for what? Your market ain't here.
Right.
you don't sound like you're from here. So, what do you feel your market is? East Coast, West Coast, down south?
I don't know. We probably just meant to be the Rolling Stone or something. We just
found
go all over. You know what I'm saying? We're going, yeah.
I would
Cause
say Cali, bro. I mean, and that's just my
we would go
perspective.
crazy out there. Yeah.
I think there's more people that would connect. Even though you got fans here, I think a big portion of your market would be in Cali. You know what I mean? Because they're more open to, like you said, different styles of music. You know what I mean? Especially what you're pushing.
I ain't never been out there.
Yeah, man, tap
Definitely trying
into
to
it.
get
I'm
out there,
telling you, if your road manager, the guy that's doing your shows, tap into Cali for cuz.
Yeah.
let
And
them
promoters,
see what
if
they
y'all tapping in, bring us out there.
Yeah, for real. I think they'll be shocked when they hear you. Is there anybody in the town that you haven't worked with that you really want to, or anybody big, put it that way, that you want to work with?
Anybody big, yeah. So, probably, from like Topeka, yeah, probably Busy, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. You got some
He
heat.
cool. CSG Payne, he dope, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta get an update too, brother. Go ahead, my bad.
Nah, you good. I've already worked with Seuss, you know what I'm saying? We can get another one in, but
Classic, yep.
yeah. And I like Swim, you know what I'm saying? We working. Like we got some stuff that we about to be getting
When you
in.
say you got some stuff, you got a project or you got some songs? I'm dipping now.
And so like there's a couple songs that we, you know what I'm saying, we got in the vote. I got yeah.
A lot. See, am I getting exclusive information here?
Yeah.
All right, you ain't gotta discuss it.
Nah,
if
you
want
good.
to.
Nah,
I'm like,
you good.
Dipping, man.
Nah, you good. We've been working. We got a lot of music content coming out.
So you're being selective in what you put out, though.
Yeah.
Important,
So
but being
so right
selective.
now I got so before I dropped Noisy Boulevard, it was supposed to be a 10-song album. You know what I'm saying? But my finances wasn't right to
Hey,
get. You know what I'm saying?
respectfully,
To
right.
get the exclusives and copyright it and really do everything business-wise to where it's mine. You know what
Gotcha.
I'm saying? So I only did 4 songs because that's all I could afford.
Smart though, right? Go ahead. You wanted all of it. is the
Yeah,
reason
that
why.
way you get the masters, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't gotta worry about nobody taking
Coming
it.
back. Oh, you blew up. Cut the check, bro. You'd be hot.
Yeah.
I know I would. Like, nah. Got to get
Nah,
some
we're gonna get
returns.
that. Yeah, so we got that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's 6 songs that was left off the album. So we probably gonna drop the part 2 of Noisy Boulevard and make it like a deluxe EP.
Are you gonna double back and get the rates that you were wanting to?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then we got, so simultaneously I've been working on a rap and a country album. You
That's
know what
gonna
I'm
be
saying?
hard.
So we got a rap album and a country album, you know what I'm saying?
You got a name for the country album?
I don't, but I've been doing, so my last song that I perform at all these shows is called Round Here, and it's probably my favorite song just because, like, it don't matter who you are, what race, you know what I'm saying, ethnicity you are in the building, you're gonna be like, what the hell is that?
You can
Like,
relate to
yeah,
it? Okay.
yeah, and it's
Okay.
just, it's crazy, man, because a lot of people don't expect it, you know what I'm saying?
So you
Especially
just
going
hit
to
'em
the
with
rap
the,
show.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
especially going to the
hard.
rap
That's
shows
hard.
and,
That's
and
hard.
being a brother, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're expecting me to rap. And so
You
like, I'll
probably
do
shell
my,
shocked. They listen, oh, what? And they come to the stage.
yeah,
That's hard.
yeah.
That's hard.
And we got something for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So,
Have you been out in, have you been performing in KC? In what clubs?
so Casey, yep, Club Sparks. Yeah, we went out there with Jerry Robinson. I haven't done too much out at KC. We've done a few shows, like when the Roxy was out in Shawnee, but that's not really like, you know what I'm saying? But definitely trying to move out to the KC mode,
Yeah,
venues, and yeah, especially because there's a lot of eyes on that town right now.
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
Let me ask this, so when you're on the road, because we talked about this on the gas show, let me see if it happens to you. So when you go on the road and you tell them you from Kansas, do they say, you from Kansas City? Do you run into that a whole lot?
Nah, not really as much as like the Wizard of Oz jokes.
Okay,
you
same
know what
okay,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
Now
like
that-
Dorothy and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, it ain't, every city has a hood, bro, but y'all come on here and you can see Wizard of Oz and you can see all that, like literally.
yeah.
They do be doing that a whole lot though, Dorothy, and yeah, ain't no
Toto,
witches. There's some witches out here, but come on, man, ain't no yellow brick roads.
Right.
And if it is, let me see it. So what's up with the show tonight, man? We ain't gonna, the video ain't gonna have time to drop, but we'll talk about it. Who's all on that show tonight?
So we got Joe Leos, we got Be Quiet, Lil Heaven, Schwim, A1. We got a few more cats on there. I have to look at the flyer, but
Did you put it together, or are you just on the roster? as far
nah,
as the show?
I didn't put it together. I just got added to the show, but yeah, it's gonna be lit, man. It's definitely a lot of like artists is on the rise. You know what I'm saying? As far as like putting work in and staying consistent on, you know what I'm saying, on drops.
What would you tell, at this point in the music now, what would you tell yourself if you can go back to 2016?
Don't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like all them times you was like, I could do it tomorrow. Don't do that. Do it today. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause there's a lot of cool concepts that I done lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Thinking like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll write it down tomorrow in the morning when I wake up. Nah, that shit out of your head.
I had I shouldn't say I'm just gonna talk on it. I had a crazy experience, man. What was it? Today's Wednesday. Tuesday when I got off at 6 a.m., just a crazy experience, and just in regards to how life can change, like literally talking to somebody, thinking everything's cool, then you get a call from your parents and they explain it like, a motherfucker might not even be here, you know what I mean, in the next month. Not my parents, nothing like that, but just somebody.
Limited time,
So it's like, and then I talked to them and they were like, everybody has a time to go, just some are sooner than others. With them knowing that they getting ready to pass away, fucked me up. Like, so now I'm like, I can't wait. Like you said, I'm living in the now.
You know
fuck
what
the
I'm saying?
future,
We gotta all
fuck the
gas.
past. I gotta live in the now. And that's my objective in life, is just to live in the now. Because if you wait, like you said, you might not even be here. You know what I mean? So like you said, yeah, I gotta start gas and shit. Like, it just opened my eyes. Like, damn, it's crazy. And just like that, you can be out of here.
Facts.
Crazy. But what do you? Are there any singles that you're getting ready to drop? I know you said you just got a video deal, so that should be some shit should be coming out pretty soon. But what is the next thing to shake up on your catalog? Is it the tours? Is it the music? Or
So right now, I'm still, like I said, I'm still working on trying to get the second half at Noisy Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? I might mix it up. You know what I'm saying? After this video drops, if somebody like comments, you know what I'm saying, drop some rap shit or drop, you know what I'm saying, I'll go and look at the comments and be like, you know what I'm saying, if they really feeling it, I might just mess around and drop something, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely trying to like strategize and keep it to where it's like I'm not giving them too much at one time.
That's
you know
a
what
big
I'm saying,
thing. Like, because their attention span ain't the same, and if you do give them too much, they're gonna be lost in the sauce. That's how I feel. I'm learning that now with this stuff and dropping clips and snippets of it before it comes out. If you drop the whole thing, they're gonna be, that's 20 minutes. Just facts though. And then if you look at a lot of the music that's come out, they're like, the whole project is like 30, 40 minutes. I remember when I was in the music, the whole project would be like an hour. So you know,
long, yeah.
So there's a big difference in regards to attention span. And also, how do you feel about dropping singles over a whole project or a maxi single where it's like 4 or 5?
So for a long time, when I was working on Noisy Boulevard, I was contemplating going back and forth, like, should I drop an album? Should I drop singles? You know what I'm saying? What would be more beneficial? And for real, like, now that I've dropped a little EP, I feel like if you drop a single every week, that's gonna be more beneficial because it's the consistency. So like you getting people to tune in every week.
Yep, and not with a whole lot, just enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that week, they're going to be playing that all week until the next one come out. Yep. And then they're going to be playing that all week.
What do you got coming out this week?
Right, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they on a schedule. And with anything, we're programmed from the age we hit 5 and go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, you got a routine.
Yeah.
To me, that routine nowadays seems like kids is in jail. It's how the schools is set up. You know what I mean? Follow the line. Hands behind your back, man, it's like a jail. And then, I don't know, they have the little pods. That's like jail to me for these kids.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. And I don't know, my son got into a special program, and I noticed how they treat kids now when he got into the program. Like, kids that don't go to the special program, they set up for warehouse work, which is fucked up. Kids in the special programs, you know what I mean, they the presidents, they're the CEOs of companies, and that's literally how they have the shit set up. But I didn't notice it until we got into the program. Like, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Never would have thought about it like that until I seen it, though.
Yeah.
It's scary, though. For kids, for my kids, it's scary to me, but they gonna be growing up in. It ain't the same.
Yeah, that's wild. And that's almost like a whole conspiracy theory. You know what I'm saying?
Is.
Like,
no, it is.
Selective programming.
Don't want to spook y'all out, but for those who know, then y'all know we talking about some people. Oh my God, they're talking crazy. Yeah. But I'll be into that. I'll be into that too, though. So don't think it. Yeah, I'll be deep into it. Been in dove off and been in YouTube for hours.
For real, YouTube's university teach you a lot.
For real, don't go to Google, man. Go to YouTube and make sure you read the comments and just do your research. That's all I'm gonna say. Do your research. You'll find out a lot. But I'm not gonna keep you, man. I know you do have a show tonight, so I do appreciate you sliding through just to give us a bit of your time.
No problem.
I'm gonna get out to some of your shows, but I'm trying to get it to where I can go out and get footage now, and then come back on the gas show, and I might do it. It's gonna be like a late night show. You know what I mean? Go to shows, come back, play some footage. You know what I mean? Things like that. Talk about daily topics. So most definitely, thank you for your time.
Hey, no problem.
We're gonna double back a little bit down the road, and we'll get you in for an update. That'll be on the gas show, and it'll be more laid back. We'll be just talking like we're doing now, but playing music or whatever we're doing, daily topics, stuff like that.
Cool.
But again, appreciate you, fam.
Hey, no problem.
Man, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Gas
yes,
Inc. TV, and we are out.